Thank you for staying tuned. Let's go into the conversation and my case. Now, nepotism, they kill NTA. Period. On August 20, 2025, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu appointed Rotimi Pedro, his longtime associate and Lagos kinsman, as Director General of the Nigerian Television Authority (NTA). The appointment, though framed as an effort to strengthen national unity and soft diplomacy, has sparked widespread criticism for continuing the trend of nepotism that marred the Buhari administration. Rotimi Pedro's qualifications in media and broadcasting aren't the issue. He has over 2 decades of industry experience. The problem is the increasingly obvious pattern of appointments skewed towards Tinubu's inner circle, often dubbed the Lagos Boys. It raises a critical question. Is meritocracy now merely a decorative term used to mask nepotistic practices? During the golden era of the NTA in the 70s and the 80s, leadership was chosen based on professionalism and vision, not tribal ties. That's why we had shows like The New Masquerade, Tales by Moonlight, Behind the Clouds, and Things Fall Apart. Today, NTA lags embarrassingly behind the global counterparts like the BBC and Al Jazeera. My verdict: until Nigeria puts a national interest over personal loyalty, institutions like NTA would remain shadows of their former selves. Nepotism has no place in public service. Merit that must lead the way.
3 things quickly in this your case. One is that
the APC as a political party, no ideology at all. The nepotism that we as Yorubas complained about during the Buhari government, where he was appointing only his Fulani brothers into every institution, is what Tinubu, our Yoruba brother, is now doing, appointing only his own, and they are also now complaining, and then the Yorubas are now saying, hey, but your own brother did it for 8 years. So if it is like that everybody that comes only sees his own tribe, let's just do this referendum that I'm talking about. Go our separate way. Since I can only know the people that are close to me, I cannot see the ones that are far away, and Nigeria is a big country. Let's just go in our own regions and through federalism where everybody just stays in their own states. Appoint all your brothers in your state to man, the good appointments, and nobody is crying. We just pay taxes to the federal government.
It appears to me like, okay, you are.
Then secondly, because I was quickly going to mention 3 things. Secondly, this is a Nigerian culture thing. It's not about merit, meritocracy. It's about my brother who I know. And then every one of us are guilty of it. We are waiting to get into positions where we can only appoint the people that we know, regardless of if they're round pegs that we're trying to fix into square holes. That's very unfortunate, and we're all guilty. We have to start thinking nationally, national reorientation if we want to move together as a country. If not, let's just separate and go our separate ways. The third one is that, like I've always said, I have not expected anything from this federal government from the very beginning till now. Our embassies all over the world, over 200 countries, do not have representation. Our president, one is old. They say, I know it's his brain that they need. Look, he's taking his time, 2 years in, just gradual. And every time he replaces somebody from one institution, he only finds his own. The Lagos boys is unfortunate. I think that no nation can ever develop like that.
You cannot develop like that. I think this idea that there is strength in diversity is an expired thought in the Nigerian hemisphere. Yeah, it is. Yeah, because we've always been drumming that from independence, that no, there is strength in diversity. Our culture is rich. That diversity presents us unique to the world. That no place in the world do you have this kind of diversity. That when you move from one village to another, a different culture, before you drive 1 hour, you have embraced 10, 15 cultures at the same time.
Yeah. Very true.
I mean, the Britons, the colonial masters, they were all like, we are in the southwest. We are seeing a semblance of democracy as far back as 12 something.
Yes.
And then we moved from there. We were in the north and we were seeing unitary system of government.
Yes.
In the same country.
Yes.
We go to the east, we are seeing an Asafelos Republican system. Where everyone is autonomous, and where you have circles and circles and circles. So you find different kind of system of governance, different culture, different food, different. It was a unique place.
Yes.
I mean, they were so proud to be the colonial. That was why at the early stage they didn't want us to face America. They didn't want us to have
they wanted to.
Yeah, they wanted to maintain the colony and then do exactly what distribute whatever it is they want to do within that confines of imperialism and hold us sway even after they left. You understand? But that thing that's supposed to be strength, that thing that's supposed to give us all the powers.
We have allowed the politicians to use it to divide us.
Our politicians have to even. We can't even.
Now we allow them more.
And you see, and when this social media were introduced, this X, Facebook, and all that, it amplified it.
Yeah.
Because
it has always been there.
Yeah, it has always been there, but we don't really congregate like that.
Exactly.
It's like this face me and face you thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Today, all of us are in that house.
Very true.
One house. So it's easy to just
it's a clubhouse.
Yeah, just say you understand? This one will say unfemano, the other one will call, and this explosive, these expressions keep dividing us. Keep the politicians now cash on it.
Very true.
Use it to promote themselves.
But my question is, because it was just there on social media and we had already integrated before social media came, we had intermarried, we are the people that were calling Ofe Mars on
we are
already eating their food. We are eating Ofe Nweri, we are eating Ofe Nsala. We have already entered one another.
Yes.
So we used to say this thing is only online. That real life is totally different. So, but the way we are now purposely allowing them, because if we are not allowing them, how many are the politicians themselves? They are less than 200,000.
But in Enugu
they are
State,
less than that.
But in Enugu State, Yorubas occupy a lot of very important
houses too.
In Abia State, the head of service is from Edo State. It's an Ishaman. In Anambra State, the permanent secretary in the office of the head of service is a guy from Osun State who did his youth service. And he's being primed to become the next head of service. So a lot of other areas have moved ahead of this. This
that applies to Lagos too. Lagos too.
At the time.
No, until now.
No, I'm talking about even in government.
In the state.
When Sanwo-Olu was coming in, I heard that there was a policy that nothing. It should just that the executive, the cabinet, and everything should just be about Lagos. Or at the worst, Southwest.
Because I have friends.
Which is retrogressive thinking.
I have friends who are from the eastern part of the country that are in the Lagos State Judiciary. The Ministry of Justice. I have friends.
No, those are professional areas. But
I also know of lawmakers. I think 2 of them are Jegule and one other.
Are they still there?
No.
Because I know there was Idimogo, I think from Oshodi.
There's a Labour Party. This in the house now.
You know how the Labour Party won't happen now because Lagos was going for Labour Party for president. So a lot of people were just doing Labour Party, everything.
No, but again, you know that Labour Party too has been a fallback vehicle. But people didn't notice. You know when Fashola was to run for second term, when he was ending his first term, and there was this talk about they might not give him.
He wanted to run to Labour Party?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yes, it was a fallback.
So Labour has always been fallback.
No, Labour from
because Labour produced governor in Ondo State now.
Produced Mimiko.
Yeah.
Produced Oma Agege.
Yeah.
I had the senator. So the thing is that we need to go beyond this kind of parochialism in a place like.
But again, who watches NTA? Answer me first.
No, it is simply because the production value is not there.
Who watches NTA? It has become government propaganda machine.
Gen don't even know NTA.
Oh.
Most recently, I saw them on TikTok. In fact, their production value on TikTok is better than what they see. on television,
Yes.
on terrestrial.
Maybe because they have young people.
Yes, with their iPhones and their shooting.
Nepotism has killed all our institutions. Nepotism.
Institution to inject
Instead
young
of them to bring young people, young minds.
Yeah.
And look, we used to think that President Tinubu, when he was governor, he could find anybody anywhere in the world. He had the commissioner who was from Igbo. And people said that, oh, he's a master strategist. What happened now? So now, if rather than employ professionals.
In the last 3 years, the speed at which the world, from COVID till now, the speed at which the world was restarted. It's like we started
in 2020.
So between that time and now, with the advent of AI and the rest of that,
Yes.
do you know that your Google now works through AI?
Yes.
Do you know that Grok now, if you put your name in Grok,
It will tell me everything about myself.
everything about yourself,
Not just that,
including things you don't want anybody to know, you will read it.
Yes.
So somebody was saying that, can I sue Grok? I say, yeah, you can sue Grok to the extent that if there is a defamation,
Yes.
you can sue Grok.
Grok that will apologize immediately.
Grok is a robot.
It will apologize if there's defamation.
No. You can. It's asking me whether can you sue. I say, yeah, you can sue the company that owns the robot.
Yeah.
Okay, that is if truly you were defamed. But if it turns out that what Grok brought out about you
It's already online. No, but look, that information.
It cannot form. It cannot
you know-
be 18.
So,
What it goes is
But you know another thing. You know what I've been telling
and
people.
and
You
compare
know what
it
I've been
together.
telling people. Push your narratives on AI. I think one Nigerian publication has developed its own AI too. I didn't have time.
So if you push your narrative on AI, what happens?
Yeah, what is
If you want to find what you want.
Yeah, you know, not just what you want. Like what Barrister said, you have a chance at fair comment. You know, at your own side,
I get what you
being
mean.
reflected
Because it's only finding the things that are there.
So push your narratives. You know, do your story, do
generally
your books.
push it online.
You know, push them online so that it will, you know.
Let us just tell President Tinubu about this case that look, you will kill all the institutions if you do not find the right people. That's all.
All right, so we will leave for a quick break, and when we return, Juror Emeka Madunagu will present his case titled "Entrepreneurs Without Wisdom." Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Middlemen.